Welcome back, it's me, Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review, and today we are taking a look at this. This is the 12-inch Batman, as produced by Spin Master. Alright, so chances are, if you're watching this video, you're probably wondering why I'm reviewing this. You know, for many collectors, this line of toys, these giant 12-inch figures, it's kind of a waste of time. But I do have a soft spot for these large 12-inch action figures. Whether it's produced by Hasbro or Jazzwares or Spin Master, I'm very fond of these like hollowed 12-inch action figures that many people call shampoo bottles. But these are not aimed at, the hardcore collector. These are really more so aimed at kids. It's the kind of toy that a child has it's almost like a teddy bear, like little kids, they always carry their teddy bears around with them and stuff, or their dolls. And this is the way I kind of look at this figure, this is kind of like that. This is the kind of toy that, your little son or daughter carries around with them when you're like going on road trips, or the kind of action figure that they like put next to them, like when they go to sleep at night. It's always at their side. They're always playing with it, just because of its larger size. And I don't know, I love these toys. I have a small collection of these weird 12-inch shampoo bottle figures at my desk at work. For me, they're fun to play with. Anytime I'm like stressed out at work and I need to decompress, I just reach over and grab one of these giant, weird-looking toys and just fiddle around with them. Man, I don't know. I can't figure out how to open up this box. Just give me a second. Alright, so we have the 12-inch Batman as he appears in the new upcoming movie. This is based off of the Robert Pattinson Batman. Alright, so, set your expectations low because these figures, they're not necessarily going to wow you. But for me, I'm a simple man. I like simple things. And sometimes I can appreciate a simple toy. So let's get started. Alright, so right off the bat, no pun intended, the sculpting, it's well done. It's not the most realistic thing in the world. You're not going to find any scratches or micro texture on this guy to make him look lifelike. Even though this is based off of Robert Pattinson, the jawline's there. It kind of looks like him. But, he's covered with the cowl and the mask. But, overall, I think it's a clean sculpt. The face looks nice. It's not too soft. You capture them in the right lighting, and it kind of looks a little realistic, albeit the paint job isn't the greatest. And the armor looks nice and clean. So I already have a couple of these Spin Master 12-inch Batmans, but the ones I have are more so comic book based. So for me, it's nice to see something like this, where the armor is a little bit more realistic looking because it's based off of the costume that Robert Pattinson wears in the new movie. And it also gives me some insight to how this might look actually on the big screen. Because of all the trailers I've seen, it always makes it look like his costume's completely black. So if this is accurate to the film, it looks like his head and cowl are black, his cape is black, but then his body armor here is kind of like a very dark gray. This is a very functional look for Batman. He has his utility belt. He has a holster here for additional gadgets. It looks like he has like, I don't know, it looks like arrows or darts on his forearms. He has the 3 fins. The one thing I'm not liking is the material of this cape. This is a material you'll find used very often with budget toys. The only thing that bothers me with these things is that once it gets wrinkled up, you know, the wrinkles, they're like permanently there, you know. There's no way to keep this looking nice. Now, in terms of articulation, this is where this figure shines. You know, this is, keep in mind, this is only like a $9 or $10 toy. It's 12 inches. You know, his head rotates. You know, he can look down. No, he can't. He can tip his head up. All right, so that's kind of limited. But I have a feeling that his arms are going to be a little bit more articulated, so his arms can rotate up. They can go out. He has elbow bend and elbow swivel, I think. There is elbow swivel, but it seems like it's not going to want to swivel all the way, so just be careful about that. Does have wrist articulation. Same with this arm. Unfortunately, there is no waist swivel. His legs kick up. His legs, I believe, can kick out. And he even features knee bend. So yeah, for a $9 toy that stands at 12 inches, I think it's a decent figure. You know, I think you get a lot of bang for your buck for something like this. And at the same time, if you have a little one who just loves and adores Batman, I think this is the perfect toy for them. It's large enough where they're not going to lose it. It feels durable enough that if they drop it, it might survive a fall or two. Albeit, it might scratch up the paint and the plastic a little. But I think having a toy like this and giving it to, like, you know, whether your son or daughter or a niece or nephew, I think, you know, the memories that they create with this toy is going to be priceless. You know, it's a large enough toy where it feels like it could be their buddy. You know, they could go on adventures together and, you know, just really let their imaginations run wild. And for me, it's a fun desk toy. You know, I'm going to bring this to work tomorrow. He's going to hang out next to Master Chief and Thanos, and then they can hang out and, like, go on coffee breaks together with me. You know, it'll be a good time. Alright, so with that being said, let's wrap up this video. Once again, my name is Lou. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber viewer, thank you so much for your continued likes, comments, and support. I greatly appreciate it. So until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, and most importantly, be happy. And I'm losing my voice. Okay, I'll talk to you later.